Hey Badgers, how you doing? This is Oscar coming to you live from the KCC Spin Studio from an unknown location at KCC. I hope you guys are having a great day. We're about it like halfway through spring term already. By the time you guys are watching this, today's been a beautiful day, sunny, hot, and very. The wind has been great. So today I have a special guest that I'm going to introduce to you guys. We have a special student club and we've had this club going pretty strong for a little bit, for a couple of years now, and even a little bit before. But this particular person has a big role in that club, and wanted you guys to get to know him a little bit. And we're gonna find out a little bit more how we can get involved and get to going with that. As you guys know, we're trying to bring episodes for you guys to just get to know a little bit more of KCC, more than what you just see on the catalog or on the website. So that's what we're trying to do. If you haven't checked out the last episode, we have a couple young guys that we've interviewed them to see how they like KCC. And today we have another one, the legend, the myth, Arien. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us what 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 degree you're graduating from, and then what is your role with this specific club, and what is the club name?
Thank you, Oscar. My name is Arien Robinson. I have been a student on campus for the last 3 years. I am the president
The president.
of the KCC Gaming Club, and we've been going strong for the last roughly 2.5 years, probably.
The gaming club, man. What kind of games do you guys play?
Oh, about everything you could possibly imagine.
We're talking like video games, board games.
Yes, we play video games, board games. We host Dungeons and Dragons.
Isn't there a movie coming out for Dungeons and Dragons, or didn't it come out already?
It's been out for the last almost a year now.
Really?
Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves.
Have you seen
Pretty
it?
good movie.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out, man.
Good
What's
movie.
rating? PG-13.
I think so.
Hmm. So, Arian, what degree are you graduating from here at KCC?
I am graduating with my business management degree.
Oh,
This is my last term, last chance to come check out the club.
hey, I like that. Arian has been a member and really got himself into the president's position as well because he's been going strong. We've had people come and go, advisors and different club members, but Aaron's just been hanging steady. Every new student orientation, every activity we have, he sets up the gaming stuff. And I mean, I caught myself playing at the last orientation. He brought a retro game. To me, it was retro. Was it Contra or Super
It
Contra?
was Contra.
Contra. So if you remember that, up, down, left, right,
Left,
right,
BA,
BA, yeah, BA start.
start. Up, down, left, right, BA start.
BA start gives you 30 lives. Yeah, I was watching it from afar, and then I went in there. I was like, wow, this brought me back to my childhood memories. So that was really cool.
Died in like 5 minutes.
I did. I died really quick. Killed all my 30 lives. I've been out of practice. So, Aaron, how many members do you guys have right now?
Currently, I send emails to about 20 students.
20 students, okay. And then when you guys get together, when do you guys usually have your meetings right now?
Every single Wednesday from 4 to 6 in Building 4.
4 to 6 in Building 4. What do you guys do? Just play some games, or you guys decide ahead of time, or what?
So the way we do it is our first week we'll have everything available to everyone. And then we'll kind of just collectively decide what our next meeting is going to be based on what people enjoy. And then we just rotate from there. Like our first week, people really enjoyed our board games. So yesterday, Wednesday, sorry if that ruins.
No, that's good.
Okay, so we played board games because people were really into that. So we just did Dungeons and Dragons. It was a small
How
gathering.
long does those games take?
Well, we only meet for 2 hours.
So you got to get it done in 2 hours. It's not like, is that how long it takes, or is that how long you guys make it take?
It can take 5 minutes. It can take 50 hours.
Oh, wow.
So some games last forever. Some games only last for like a couple hours. The longest running D&D game is 40 years.
Like years?
40 years is the longest running
What?
Dungeons and Dragons game.
So would they start when they're like 1 and end when they're 40, or?
Started when they were in high school, and now they're like in their 50s.
Holy smokes, man! I can't even finish a Monopoly game in my house. So so if I'm a new student and I'm coming to KC on a Wednesday afternoon and I want to go check out the gaming club, like I just walk into Building 4 and be like, hi, Or how does that work? Do I need to sign papers? Do I need to do anything?
I mean, if you want to receive notifications, I just take an email, but for the most part, we're freely just walk in and join in on whatever's going on,
Whatever game you guys got going on.
whatever we got going on.
What kind of video games you got going on?
Um, so we have 4 consoles that have special cartridges called EverDrives. They are our NES, our Super Nintendo, our Nintendo 64, and our Sega Genesis.
Oh man.
These cartridges are special. They have SD cards built into them that have the codes for every single game for that console built into it. So it lets you just swap games whenever.
Wow. I remember like Sonic the Hedgehog on Sega Genesis and Rage. There was a game named Rage with like
I believe I know which
dinosaurs.
one you're talking about.
Yeah. And then for Super Nintendo, I just remember Super Mario. Yeah, that's about the ones I remember.
We have pretty much every Mario you could possibly think of.
Really?
Actually, I just went and got some new games for some of our consoles a few days ago. Our Xbox original and our PlayStation 2.
Really?
I got the OG Halo.
The OG Halo.
The OG
That's
Halo.
another movie that just came out too, right?
I feel like that one's been around for a while too.
Oh.
For people that are interested in Halo, it's like the first one in the series.
Really? I played that one time. That's an interesting game. I like there was like a sitcom going on like on YouTube about Halo, and it was
Red
like
versus
Red versus Blue. I would catch myself really getting into those, like watching it for a long time. So Arien, how's it been your experience here as a student at KCC, and then, and the same question, man, how has it been to like just get involved with something? Because I always tell people on the podcast that you make college out of what you want to make it, right? Like, I mean, you can be a solo person or you can get involved and get connected. I mean, how's your experience been? And, what would you recommend for new students coming in next fall?
So to answer the first question, it's been really nice here. Like everyone's supportive. You don't feel like you're stressed or rushed to get stuff done. You can work at your own pace to get things done. It's just been a really fun experience. High school was a pain to deal with. So college was an eye-opening experience. Like I'm able to go and do whatever I want, and like I'm not gonna feel judged for it.
Right.
And then to answer the second question, being able to get involved on stuff on campus has been a lot of fun too. Like it lets me branch out, talk to new people, learn new things.
Yeah.
Just put myself out in the community and do awesome stuff.
Right. What's been one of your favorite, I don't know, events or memories or something that sticks out to you at KC as you're finishing your time here with KCC?
I'd say the most fun I have is doing the new student orientations, just because I get to like see people's faces as they walk in, like, "Whoa, look at this piece of 40-year-old history!" Like, but like if it's like school events, the Monte Carlo nights are really awesome.
You're competitive on the Monte Carlo.
Very competitive.
Yes, we're gonna miss you on those, man. Maybe you could come and volunteer.
I remember like the first time I went to a Monte Carlo, I won a Switch Mini and a pair of headphones.
Got some good prices we give out there, man. Right?
Gave them away to a friend who wanted them.
Oh, really? Look at you with the big heart, man. So, when you came in, how did you find out about the gaming club, or how did you get involved?
So I had a friend here when I first started, who shall not be named. And she was like, "Hey, we're starting up a club, and we need someone to help us run it." And so I started out as the vice president for 2 years. This person vanished within the first couple semesters and left spots open. So we needed to find new people, but no one wanted to be a part of it.
Right.
So it was just me and my other friend who were running it for the longest time. And then our advisor, who also will not be named, vanished and took a large majority of the supplies we used for our meetings, leaving us with practically nothing. So we started up the next term. We need to get new supplies, find new materials, and basically build ourselves up from the ground up.
Yeah.
And then my friend graduated last year, so left me in charge of the club. And when I started, I immediately started making some changes to like when we're going to meet, or like just in general, like making some small quality of life
Right,
changes to
right,
the meetings.
right. Um, so yeah, no, I remember you going through all those changes and things happening and people moving and a lot of different things. Didn't your club win an award last year or the year before?
Went into what?
Didn't your club win an award?
Oh, yes. Just for constantly being there and being available to people instead of like
What was the
closing
name of
down.
the award? Do you remember?
Uh, couldn't
Wasn't
tell
it
you off the
Club of
top
the
of my
Year?
head. Might have been, but
Yeah,
I couldn't tell you off the top of my
yeah,
head.
yeah. I think it was nominated by some of the student leaders and stuff just for
They,
recognizing.
I think it was like a dedication, just
Yeah,
like being super dedicated to getting it
the
done. Yeah,
hustling badger or
yeah.
something like that. Yeah,
I don't know. I'd have to look at it,
right.
but
But it's something that just being consistent and just providing opportunities. I mean, out of all the clubs we have, the gaming club's always present at every event that we have.
as long as I'm,
As long as you're there.
yeah.
what's the what's your advice for any new student, just in anything about KCC that comes in and at new student orientation? I remember you were at new student orientation one time. Like, what's your advice to that student on their first day?
One simple word: confidence. You've seen it. Students show up to the college and they're like shy, standing in the back, not up front listening. They're just not confident in being there. So my advice to students starting: be confident, talk to people, make relations, join clubs.
That's good. That's good advice.
Simple as that. Just
Yeah.
do stuff.
How did you get to connect with other students? Was that like class, or was there an event, or was it something you kind of feel like that's what was the turning point for you?
Classes, clubs, just in general, being around people, like building up the confidence to speak to people. Because I used to be very reclusive and uh, introverted, but ever since I joined the gaming club, I've become more confident in speaking to people. And if I'd never joined the club, I probably would never come onto a podcast or talk to anyone. I'd probably just be a shut-in. But
Yeah,
the club has given me the inspiration to go out and talk to people and build relations. And
right. That's cool.
yeah,
What's your favorite gaming console?
my favorite console was the Nintendo 64.
What's your favorite game?
It changes a lot, but for the most part, it just depends on who I'm with. Like if I'm with a group of people, it's Mario Kart 64 or Super Smash Brothers.
What
But
about by yourself when you just go home and you're like, ugh, I'm tired?
my favorite game is the first game I ever played, Banjo Tooie from the Banjo Kazooie franchise.
Nice. Um, if what do you think is the future? What would be your hopes for the future of the gaming club?
My hope is just that it stays around because I'm graduating this term. So if there's no one left to take it over, it's just going to vanish. But from what I have someone who's interested in taking over the club.
That's good.
So hopefully I can get a meeting with them and they are actually interested in taking over. But if they do, the gaming club will remain.
The last man standing.
Sure hoping so.
That's a cool, Aaron. I appreciate you stopping by with the podcast, man. I find you your dedication to the club has been outstanding, man. Everywhere I go, when there's events, there's Arien with the gaming club, and I mean that's really what makes college's experiences cool, to have opportunities and clubs that students can join and just be part of it. Not everybody's gonna be into sports. Not everybody's gonna be into gaming or science. There's got to be a club for every student that can feel community and connected. So I appreciate that dedication, man. Any last words for our audience?
All I would say is come check out the club. Thank you to Oscar for allowing me to come onto this podcast and speak about it. Be more confident. Same point as before. Just get yourself out there more often.
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, I remember meeting you. You were so shy.
Go and smell the roses.
Yes. Where's the roses at?
The roses is at the gaming club at KCC.
All right, man. Well, thank you so much. Like I said, if you want to know more about it, how do they find out more about the gaming club? Is there something they can email you or stop
what
by?
you
Or
can do is email me at kccgamingclub@gmail.com. That
Boom.
is KCC Gaming Club. All space together, no spaces, no capitals, at gmail.com.
KCC Gaming Club at
You,
gmail.com.
you should be able to find my posters plastered around
Everywhere.
everywhere.
When are we going to do a stream live? Playing some video
Whenever
games.
you want to.
It's on like Donkey Kong.
Just say the word.
You got it, bro. Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for letting me come by.
All right, guys. You heard it from Arien. Reach out to him. Stop by to one of his meetings. It's a cool club. I mean, at first I was like, what are they doing? Then once I played, I was like, oh, man, this can be scary and addicting to sit here every Wednesday and play some video games. So I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm going to have to stop by and play some Contra again.
It's always there ready for you.
Love it. All right, guys. That wraps it up. You guys have a great week. Finish strong spring term. We'll catch you in the next one.